You're listening to Tour Tech, your 5 weekly takeaways to tourism success. This series is brought to you by the digital tourism think tank in partnership with the European project Tourbit, which is co-financed by the European Commission's COSME programme for SMEs. I'm Nick Hall, founder of the digital tourism think tank, joined by our series co-host Marie Texier, looking after Tourbit for Paris & Co. And each week, we'll be bringing you insightful discussions with tourism SMEs undergoing digital transformation together with the innovative tech partners who are guiding them on that journey. Today, we're talking about AI. Yes, you heard that right. To discuss this hotly anticipated topic, we'll be sitting down with Alizé Boivin, country manager for France from the tech startup HiJiffy, and Natasha Dimitrieva, a project manager at AMMI Hotels.
We're going to hear about the experience of Natasha in using artificial intelligence tools, so you will see that these tools are really accessible for the hospitality industry, but also that the chatbot HiJiffy is specialized in this industry, and you will see that it's super powerful.
Well, let's head straight to the interview and have a listen.
Hello, everyone. Yes, I'm Alizé. I'm senior country lead for HiJiffy, a guest communication powered by AI for the hospitality industry. To give you a little bit of background, I started my career working in hotels for Accor in Bangkok, in Thailand. Then I moved to Seoul in South Korea to join a members-only travel startup for Korean and Japanese markets. And after 8 years in Asia, I decided to move back to Europe, moved to London, where I joined HiJiffy to develop and expand the French market. So basically, HiJiffy was founded in 2016 with the mission of developing the most advanced conversational AI for hospitality. So HiJiffy allows hoteliers to increase revenue from direct bookings and upselling while automating repetitive tasks to basically reduce operating costs and also mitigate staff shortage. So today we work with more than 1,800 hotels in over 55 countries. So yeah, thank you for the invitation. Very happy to join you on this podcast today.
Hi, I'm Natasha. I'm a project manager at AMMI Hotels in Nice, France. I'm very happy to be here today. Thank you very much for the invitation. So we are an independent group located in the heart of Nice. We have 5 hotels, 2 hotels and 3 apart hotels located in the heart of Nice. I'm working here since 2019, and that's where I started my career in this industry. I had never worked in a hotel before, so this group helps me become who I am today. I had the privilege to witness the growth of the group. We started with 1 hotel, and today we have 5 and counting, of course. And I also had the pleasure to work for every hotel. I started as a receptionist, of course, and today I'm working as a project manager. My last mission was to implement the artificial intelligence in our apart hotel. I'm in Ismacena, and we are doing very great. We are really exciting for this change. And my next mission will be to do the same thing for the whole group. So we are fingers crossed, and we are hoping to change the life for everybody, to improve the customer satisfaction and, of course, the employee satisfaction as well.
Talking about artificial intelligence, can you tell us more about how did you end up working together?
As we are a young and dynamic group who grows constantly, we were looking for a tool that can help us better communicate with our guests and in the same time replace some of the tasks that we do every day in order to make the job of the receptionist easier. And that's where we found out HiJiffy and their products met our needs. So we are happily still collaborating since today. And we are hoping to do the same thing, as I said previously, to our other hotels.
And maybe, Alizé, you can explain us how concretely HiJiffy is helping AMMI Hotel.
Yeah, so basically, HiJiffy, as I said, can really follow the entire guest journey. So from the pre-booking phase until the moment the guest will leave the property. So we have a widget, chatbot on the website and across social media that will be here 24/7 in over 130 languages to basically answer all the most basic and repetitive questions. For example, every time a visitor comes to the website or social media and ask, what time is the check-in, check-out? Can I come with my dog? Do you have parking? Like all these very basic questions, the AI will be able to answer automatically. Plus, being fully integrated with the booking engine, we can also increase the number of direct booking. The guest will be able to make a reservation straight from the chatbot. Everything will be synced in the booking engine and then the PMS. And then if we continue to follow the guest journey, once the booking is confirmed, we can start a two-way communication on WhatsApp and SMS between the hotel and the guest with several different campaigns. For example, a welcome message that can basically be customized depending on the type of guest, depending on the seasonality, depending on any activities, also a promotion that they would like to highlight, basically. We can also include a digital check-in to help the team to have all the information before the guests arrive at the hotel. So as soon as they arrive at the hotel, the reception team, they have more time to spend with the guests because all the information will be already synced with the PMS. And then we can continue to follow the guest journey when, if the guest has any question during the stay, for example, they want to order room service, or if the TV is not working properly, or if they want any recommendation on where to find the best restaurant in Nice or the different activities, they can do so straight from WhatsApp. And the same way as for the chatbot, every time it's a basic request, then the AI will be able to automatically answer. And if it's more complex, then the team will get a notification.
And also, what I like about your tool is the ultra personalization. Can you give us more details about how do you personalize your tool to the hotel?
Yes, so first with the chatbot, so we can really customize it. It's almost white label. So our customer, they can change the logo, they can change the name, they can change the color, like to really make it almost 100% them to match with their brand guidelines. We can change the decision tree as well, depending on the facilities that the hotel has. So, for example, if they have a spa or a seminar, like meeting rooms, or if they want to promote any other facilities, restaurant, etc. So that's for the widget. And then for WhatsApp, of course, it's WhatsApp business accounts with the own name of the hotel, the logo, a short description. So meaning that every time a guest will receive a WhatsApp from the hotel, they will see the name of the hotel, the photo and the short description.
That's really great because it seems that with your tool, we can save time, automate repetitive tasks, also have guarantee a real experience, customer experience to the end customer. And talking about that, Natasha, what was your objectives when you wanted to work with HiJiffy?
The customer satisfaction is our number one priority, also as the employee satisfaction as well. I will give the concrete example for the Aminis Masena apart hotel. We had this issue when the reception is not located on the ground floor, so meaning that we didn't see the customers very often. Usually it was at the check-in and not every time at the checkout, so we were missing this communication with them. And also, the reception closes at 8 p.m. So, we wanted to make sure that everybody had this information, and we needed a tool that we can be closer to the customers. And that's how we use HiJiffy to communicate with the customers by not seeing them physically. So, that improved us by getting closer to them and also make sure that they all have the information that the reception closes us after 8 p.m. and they know what they should do.
And do you have any KPI you can share with us?
We had the statistic that 80% of the messages that are sent are read by our customers, which is really good news for us. We are happy about this. Regarding that, we are using only WhatsApp channel, meaning that Of course, there are people that they do not use WhatsApp or they don't give their phone numbers when they book. And that was really something that regarding this hotel that we were expecting. So that means that the information we are transmitting to the customers are getting to them, which was our number one priority. And of course, we improved by improving the communication, we also improved the satisfaction as well. Those two things go together. I will add also the making easier the work for our receptionists, the fact that we are not doing the task repeatedly. We make easier everyday life at work and they can use this time management differently.
Alizé, do you have another use case you would like to share about how great HiJiffy can be for hotels?
I'll share with you our latest case study, which is actually in France with the group called USIM Vacances. So basically, we started our collaboration with this group 9 months ago, and we saw 97% automation rate, a huge impact on the reduction in terms of telephone calls. More than I think it was almost 4,000 conversations were handled by HiJiffy virtual assistants, and 3,700 out of these 4,000 were fully automated, meaning without human intervention. So it means that the virtual assistant of HiJiffy has handled over 100 customer requests each week. So it means a lot, given that on average, a telephone call in the hotel sector takes approximately a bit more than 3 minutes. The HiJiffy solution has considerably lightened the workload of the HUSIM team by reducing the time spent on phone calls by more than 5 hours each week, or around 200 hours since its installation. So if you see that 5 hours each week, it means that it's a lot of time that the team can spend on something else, on more, high value tasks, for example, on very personalized experience. So very impressive, very happy to see those metrics.
That's really impressive. I think after this podcast, all the hotel would like to implement HiJiffy. I have a question, Natasha. Have you experienced any resistance from your employees or your customer to the use of this digital tool?
Of course, I mean, it's a normal behavior for all of us as a human beings when our comfort zone changes. I'm talking here about the employees part, of course. But once you see the positive outcome, you are happy with the change, which in our case, that was the case. When every time you want to change something in the everyday life, it's a normal behavior. So we did some trainings with the team. We put the positive and the negative outcome on the table. And once we see the positive outcome, the change was welcomed. And we regretted by not having it before. And regarding the customers, they can still decide anytime if they want to switch the conversation with an agent. Regarding the chatbot on the website, we still want to keep the human part, as we have 30 to 50 rooms per hotel. So we are not 500 rooms. So we don't have that much customers coming to the website per day. So we are monitoring it very closely and we are quite agile about this. So we are adapting to the customer's reaction. So we have both options, the AI part and the human part when we do intervene about it.
How long does it take to implement HiJiffy on your website to be fully operational?
For the website, the more you nourish the chatbot with information that are already prepared, the more he helps you. So it's something that we still monitor it closely every day. So we see the habits of the customers, we see how they react, we watch also what they ask usually. So I think that the best way is to prepare in advance everything that we want to share with the chatbot so he can take the information and share it with the customers. The more information we have, the more better he works. And I will say in 1 week preparation, the chatbot can be ready on the website because those are the information we have already, we know already. We just have to centralize it. And After that, that's the training part for the employees, of course, but it's very intuitive. It's nothing complex. So I think that everybody should be able to understand it easily. In our case, it was easy.
That's super fast to implement a tool in 1 week.
I mean, we started implementing first the WhatsApp part. As Alizé said, the campaigns that we send to the customers, we were having another tool before. So we already had some information that we knew we wanted to share. The most important thing is to prepare what the messages that we want to share with the customers. And once everything's set up with HiJiffy, it takes only the part to trainee. I will say 1 month until the every feedback, to learn from the mistakes, of course, and to in 1 month, one team can be ready.
And also something that is good to know is that HiJiffy is specialized in the hospitality industry. Can you give us more details about this choice? Did you want to be only focused on this sector, Alizé?
Well, yeah, because we work with artificial intelligence and it's a machine learning. So the more interaction it has, the more smart, comfortable it becomes with all the different keywords. So being really specialized in the hospitality industry allows us to really understand the different challenges, the different needs that are really specific to this industry. And also we can deliver higher automation rate and satisfaction rate because our AI is trained to understand the different keywords, the different challenges, etc.
And are you working with the famous ChatGPT for your tool?
Yes. So last year we have our own system called Appligia OS, but we combine it with GPT-4 last year. We are always looking to improve the solution and being really up to date when it comes to technology. So it was, of course, crucial for us to follow the latest trend. And yeah, today we deployed GPT-4 with our clients and we saw amazing feedback. The conversation is very smooth and it completely changed the interaction we used to have with chatbot not so long time ago, but with GPT-4, it was such a revolution. Then, yeah.
And can you give us details about your business model? How does HiJiffy work?
So we are a SaaS company. So we have different packages. As I said, we follow the guest journey, but we can split the module in two to have only the pre-booking phase with the chatbot or the premium package, which includes the chatbot plus the in-stay solution with WhatsApp and SMS. Our pricing model depends on the number of rooms and the number of properties, and we do have a yearly contract.
And from what I understood, Natasha, you want to expand this digitalization to all your accommodation in Nice, right?
Yes, correct. As we started first with the hotel that we needed the most, the apart hotel Aminis Masena, as I said, we had less contact with the clients. And then we liked the part where we establish a communication with all the clients even before they arrived to the hotel. So we also understood the time that we were saving by HiJiffy doing the job for us. So we wanted to implement it to all the other hotels, and the same thing for the website. I think the good thing for the website is that when you have a customer, when he's on your website, you have less chance that he leaves your website in case he didn't understand anything or his question was not replied, because the chat will help him to have all the answers and you have more chances that he finished his booking. And as well, you have less chances that he will contact you to ask the questions because those questions will be already replied.
So it's a great tool for direct booking.
Yes, of course, indeed.
And do you have any key learnings or best practices you would like to share? It can be on digitalization, it can be on customer satisfaction, because these topics are really key for the hospitality industry.
The best practices, I will say, once you see everything that the chatbot treated on the website, you will be impressed when you will say that these would be questions that will be addressed to the receptionist. And because you have the opportunity to see everything that the chatbot has replied to your place. And also, we were surprised to see that the customers were replying to the messages that we are sending to them, and the fact that they were actually reading them and comparing to the emails, that when we are sending emails, they are less read than the messages by WhatsApp. So my advice will be to the future hotels, they should prepare the information that they want to address to the customers, and I can guarantee that they will be heard. Their message will get the customer.
And as it's easy also to implement, they don't have to be afraid of be trained on new tools and so on. It's really friendly for people that are not used to be on the digitization processes, right?
Yes, I mean, we are working in the tourist industry, that we already have a lot of tools with technology, so it's not something that we don't know at all. There are more and more chatbots to the other websites when you online shopping on everything, so we are kind of familiar with them. So it's not a huge change, but as I said, it's a new tool. It has to be presented to the employees. We have the chance to have a good customer support from HiJiffy, so they are always reactive, and there's something that we don't understand, they are here to help. That, which is a very important part of the process, of course, because if you don't understand something, you will have to get an answer.
If I can add something, it's true that at HiJiffy, the implementation is really key for us, because the general manager or the hotel or the sales and marketing director can find the tool amazing. If it's not 100% adopted by the team that will be working on every single day, then it's a waste of time and it's a waste of money. So that's why, we have a dedicated team. They are doing an amazing job to really take the time to onboard each our client. As Natasha mentioned, every time they have any doubt, questions, or anything, they are here to help. We also analyze the different data that we can gather, and just to make sure that we improve the solution on a daily basis. So it's not because we're going to start the setup this way, then it won't change forever. We always look at the numbers, the number of active conversation generated thanks to the AI. We look at the automation rate. We also look at the CSAT score, the satisfaction rate, just to make sure that the guest was happy with the interaction they had with the AI. Like, all of these metrics really help us to deliver a better experience and improve the solution every day, and be here for the team to make sure that they're very comfortable using the solution. And to go back to the previous question you asked about the customization, that's also very key for us. And having a very close relationship with our clients help us also to deliver a very customized solution. All our clients, they are hotels or apart hotel, glamping, etc., all in the hospitality industry. But depending on the size, depending on the location, depending on many different things, they are very unique and they have different way of working, of communicating. So having a very close relationship with our client is very key for us.
That's really good to know that you are here to support everyone, no matter the difficulties. Is there anything you would like to add about this journey and your collaboration, or maybe about another tool you have implemented, Natasha, that can be of interest for the listeners?
I would advise people in our industry to be more open-minded about the technology and the digitalization. Indeed, it's a human profession. We know that very well. But do not hesitate to get help from such innovating tools. They are created to make our job easier. I was a witness of that, so you have my word. And we have to trust the artificial intelligence, because it it was built by humans, of course, and we are still here having the human part and artificial intelligence part. We can do a great team.
Yeah, it's not like they are replacing you. They are helping you in your daily tasks. This way you can allow more time to valuable tasks, like you said before. Alizé.
Correct, because we are still controlling it. We are controlling at which point and how far we want to go. We are testing, And I can see that we are more and more improving in that way. And it was accepted very well by my colleagues. I advise everybody to see really the positive outcome, and it will come by itself.
I completely agree with Natasha. We shouldn't be afraid of artificial intelligence. I think we should embrace a new technology. We are not here to replace the human experience anyway, but more to help the team and also to make sure that we can help the hotel to get in touch with anyone 24/7 in over 130 languages.
So maybe for hotels that are interested in knowing more about the solution, how can they find you, Alizé?
Well, they can find me on LinkedIn, of course, so they can go to our website and ask any information or ask for a demo. Me or someone from the team would be more than happy to show the solution.
And Natasha, if we want to travel to Nice, we can book on your website maybe, or through the chatbot, even better.
Of course. So we have 2 hotels and 3 apart hotels, all leaders in customer satisfaction on TripAdvisor. They are all located in the heart of Nice. You can find more information at ammihotels.com. That's where all the hotels are. All our hotels are for all type of travelers, solo, business, couple, or family. They are all different in their own way. And our last apart hotel, Nice Lafayette, that was opened in June last year, as chic as the name it is. It's part of the She Travel Club, which means that we make hospitality better for women. That was something new that we implemented in the group. So if you're a woman traveling solo, it's the place to go. We are also pet friendly and eco friendly, of course, and now technology friendly too. So feel free to visit our website and choose the hotel that fits you the most. And if you want to test the artificial intelligence, visit our website, aminismacena.com, and you can find out more about the chatbot, how it works. If somebody wants to have more information, if somebody has questions or doubts about this journey, they can contact me on LinkedIn or by message. I can also share to you my email, or they can just send a message via the chatbot. They can ask to speak with Natasha. I'm free to welcome and to share my journey and give some advices as well.
So there you have it, a traditional hospitality business where the human touch isn't replaced but enhanced thanks to AI. What was for you the biggest takeaway?
I think that the fusion between technology and traditional hospitality is a strategic evolution, and we should be aware of what is going on in the innovative environment and implement it in our hospitality industry like Natasha showed. It's possible, it's easy, and it's accessible.
That's a great point to leave us on. So we will now wrap this up into 5 key takeaways that you can put into practice yourself. So as always,
see you next Monday, and don't forget to hit
subscribe. So what are our 5 key takeaways from this week's episode? Well, number 1, leverage the full potential of AI to enhance the guest experience. AI-driven communication tools have proven to be a game changer, and early adopters are sure to gain that competitive edge. Offering personalized, efficient, and instant services and support helps bridge the gap between the convenience of a conversational approach and the speed and intelligence of an AI-based solution. Number 2, digitalization has a lot to do with operational efficiency. And like so many of the examples we've heard so far in this series, by automating routine inquiries and tasks, AMMI Hotels has been able to allocate staff resources to more meaningful guest interactions, a win-win for both guests and operational efficiency. Number 3, tone of voice really does matter. AI has proven to be so powerful, but it is nonetheless important to choose technology that fits with the personality of the business. Should it be fun, playful, or humorous? Casual, formal, highly personalized, fast, or efficient? All of these are the questions that form part of the wider consideration on the overall user experience you want to create, and of course you want your guests to encounter. So choose carefully and think beyond just features and functionality. Remember, with AI, you're allowing tech to represent you, so its tone and personality really does matter. Number 4, humans rock. With that said, the human element remains central, so never forget this. Natasha's insights remind us that technology, whilst transformative, is a tool to augment and not replace the irreplaceable value of human touch in hospitality, and this ultimately will be your key differentiator, so don't lose touch of that. And number 5, stay curious and be open to innovating. Both Alizé and Natasha advocate a forward-thinking approach, encouraging others in hospitality to embrace tech developments not as threats, but as opportunities to elevate service standards and guest satisfaction. So there are just a few tips to keep in mind when you're thinking about how AI can transform traditional businesses. One of the key takeaways for me is certainly not to lose focus of the human touch, but ensure AI helps you to actually bring that closer to your clients. Well, that's it for another week. I hope you enjoyed listening. You've been listening to Tour Tech. That's a wrap for another week. If you liked today's episode, be sure to leave a review and share amongst your networks across social. These 2 small actions make a really big difference. We appreciate the time you take to listen and, of course, to share. Make sure you don't miss future episodes. New episodes are released every Monday on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all major podcasting platforms. So be sure to hit that subscribe button and get your podcasts every week in your inbox. Tourbit is a partnership co-funded by the European Commission's COSME program for small and medium-sized enterprises, and it's led by an incredible team of partners who are all as passionate about what they do as the businesses they're supporting. This includes the Catalan Tourist Board, Barcelona Chamber of Commerce, Paris & Co., Tourism 4.0 in Slovenia, Hub Brussels, Iceland's tourism cluster, the Lapland University of Applied Sciences, and NEST, the Tourism Innovation Centre in Portugal. On behalf of these incredible partners at Tourbit and the European Commission, and of course here at the Digital Tourism Think Tank, thanks for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you next week.